StatCrunch can also be used to make graphs of data, so you don't have to graph these by hand. This has several advantages. First off, it's easier and much neater to graph using a computer program, also much quicker. Next, the graph is already on your computer and ready to be copy and pasted into Word documents, PowerPoints, or whatever type of report you would like to create. Let's take a look at creating a graph. First, I'm going to use MathXL's automatic import system to open the data right in StatCrunch. Then I don't have to type it in myself. So, MathXL did a great job transferring this directly to StatCrunch. I now have my two columns, tar and CO. By choosing the graph menu, I have several options. I can make a histogram, a pie chart, a bar chart, or what I'm looking for is a scatter plot. Now remember, not all options will be appropriate for all types of data, so you do have to be careful you are choosing an appropriate graph for your particular data set. Let's go ahead and make a scatter plot. Once I choose a scatter plot, I do want to choose what's on the x variable or horizontal axis and what's the y. So I'll go ahead and choose them in the order that they appear. You have several other options, but we actually don't need to play with any of these options. And at the bottom right, I will hit Compute. Now I have my scatter plot ready for creation. Now when working on the homework, I don't actually need to input my scatter plot, but I can easily go over and choose the scatter plot that looks the most like it. If you wish to, you can blow these up by hitting the magnifying glass and choose the one that's most alike. If I am working on a project or a report, I can also go ahead and copy this for easy pasting into a Microsoft Word or other type of document. Something we'll talk about later as well. You may also want to play with some of the other graph options. You notice that you can make a dot plot, a bar graph, a histogram, a pie graph, and several other kinds of graphs that we have not talked about and some we won't talk about in this course. Once you choose the type of graph, it's pretty user-friendly, choosing the variable you want to graph, choosing any other options, and then hitting Compute. I encourage you to play around with it and have fun creating graphs of your data.